for the year, and I was confident coming here that when you put in that sort of work, often you get rewarded, and they started really fast, and I thought we really won that game early, getting off to that 14-0 scoreline. So a few nervous moments in the second half, but happy for him to hang on, and always good to win a local derby.
Talk about getting off to a good start, and the starts haven't been great over recent season.
No, they haven't, but done a pretty good job to sort of flush last year, I think, and focus on this year's team, and the one area that we'd have to get better at. We started a lot of games from behind last year. A lot of times, went to half-time behind and had to sort of win it in the second half. But the boys, they started well, started nice and physical early. Got some nice points, forced some errors for them coming out of the backfield. I think our first error came in the 32nd minute. With 16 consecutive sets complete to start the game, and a 90% completion rate at half-time was where we needed to be. 85% complete for the game in wet weather footies. Really good discipline, and that took its toll on the Dragons in the end. I think we made them make 130 more tackles than us, and just that juice that we took out of them sort of came back and helped us in the back end of the game.
Was that the game plan, given the wet conditions, to keep them down their end and try and force the errors?
Yeah, I think that's everyone's sort of game plan early, particularly these early rounds, is to, complete out of your end and give them the balls in the corners and kick chase. You see the sides have done it well over the weekend. I think every winner over the weekend has won the possession count, and we're 52% tonight. So definitely was, to be clean out of our end and put some pressure on, them coming off their line. But we reflected back on we played here last year actually against the Eels, and if you can remember, in that torrential rain game, and we took some lessons out of that and spoke about what we learned out of that game, and that was good, I thought, because we knew it was going to be these sorts of conditions today, and our boys were tuned into how we wanted to sort of finish our sets, and it was only when we went away from that in the second half it actually hurt us. So we addressed that then, and that's something we can take out of the game.
You'd be happy with the way they finished, though. It was 14-4, and Dragons had the momentum.
Yeah, definitely. I was really happy with just the mentality to just to keep composed when we're under the pump there. That Dragons would hit the lead there if that try gets awarded, but still would have been confident we could have come home strong. But I was really happy the way we stayed in the fight there, and we got a couple of nice tries there at the back end to close out the game. So really happy. I said we can fix that part of the second half where we let them back in the game. There's a lot there that we'll look at. But there's some stuff there we can take away and build on that into next week.
Well, you think there's a gap between what you can do with the top 6 heavyweights and then the rest?
Yeah, I don't know. Dino, it's I really only focused on ourselves this week. I look at the Roosters and Penrith and Melbourne. Certainly, we had the way they played. They certainly they haven't gone backwards over the off season. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think last year's sort of top 8 or won this round rather than South Sydney. So I don't know. You still got to see the sides and how they're going to come up the next few weeks. Round one's hard to judge. I said to the boys tonight, our last round one win for us was back in 2013. And I think I played in that game myself, so it's going back a bit. So it's hard to judge round one performance. Takes a while to sort of get moving, and particularly if you've had new players into your team, like a lot of sides have, and new combinations. So I wouldn't make any judgments too early, but certainly those top sides, the way they finished last year, they've certainly started well.
I know it was pretty wet tonight, but how did you find the pace of play and fatigue factor in your rules?
Yeah, it's still getting used to it. I felt it was quite fast. Maybe the weather and the greasy sort of field slowed it down a little bit. We've still got to get used to the 6 agains. Like, we didn't get 1 6 again on the ground. We got one for Zach Lomax going early for the whole game. So I think Saints got 4 or 5. Considering they did 130 more tackles than us, we couldn't get 6 again. Which is, I felt a lot of times there we had markers not square. We won our tackles. We were fighting the play. We probably deserved a couple, but not being critical of it. I think we've all got to get a feel for it. But just the interpretation between different referees of what's a 6 again, what's not, is something that we're still got to get a feel for. But I love it. I love the way it's played at the moment. It's a real war of attrition, and you need to be fit and need to be conditioned to play the game. If you haven't done your work, you're going to get found out pretty quick.
What was your take on Jesse's high hit?
I haven't really seen it, to be honest. I was just talking about it then. So in the box I've only got the sort of Eagle Cam vision, and I haven't seen it up close. So we'll have a look at that and see if he's got